Another way that you can fail at this is everyone from Intel here? Great. Okay. Diane Bryant, CIO of Intel. So I talked to her about this because she says we got 140,000 employees. This is an on-the-record conversation, by the way. So this is like a cool story. It's okay that I'm telling you this. We got 140,000 employees, and they're basically all like hackers. I mean, they're all like smart kind of people. We can't, dictate IT to them about what they can and cannot do, right? Like they're gonna kind of do what they're gonna do. But she's like, she told me this whole story. Like she talked about Facebook, like Intel. Anyone have any friends at Intel? Like they have this internal social networking site called like Blue Planet, or wait, that's not the end. It's Blue something. I don't know. Like. She goes, I was sitting with Mark Zuckerberg, and I think she was trying to impress me, like, think I'd be like, wow, you were sitting with Mark Zuckerberg? Although really, I was actually thinking, wow, you were sitting with Mark Zuckerberg? And she's like, and I said, when are you guys going to make a corporate version of Facebook? And she gives this, like, sly grin, like, yeah, that's right, I asked him. And he's like, never. And she goes, that's a mistake. And I'm thinking to her, like, yikes. They think that they're going to make a corporate version of Facebook? So she goes, so we wrote our own Facebook. Yeah. This guy's impression right here was kind of like, and I was like puking in my mouth at the time, like, oh, holy shit. Okay, good luck with that. By the way, Archive did the same thing. There's like intranet, which you have to be on a VPN to use, so okay, you know that. But the thing is, they spent all this time writing this thing, and guess what? All their employees are still using Facebook. And this Intel Facebook, if you have friends that work there, ask them to show you this thing. She tells me, like, okay, devices, same way. We used to be BlackBerry only. I think a lot of us were BlackBerry only until a couple years ago with Android and iPhones and stuff. But our employees, they want to use iPhones, they want to use Androids, they want to use whatevers. And she goes, so we decided we cannot talk to an iPhone as securely as we can a BlackBerry. So what we'll do is have different levels of service depending on what the capabilities are of your device. So if you want to use an iPhone, it's your own corporate iPhone. You sign it's your own personal iPhone. You sign a waiver, though, saying like you allow us to have control of it. If you lose it, we will wipe it out. That kind of stuff. But since we can't really control it as well as we can control a BlackBerry, we are not going to allow attachments on there. So you can get your email, send, receive, no attachments. What happened next? I promise you, I'm not making up. So when I go to these companies, I have like a PR like minder, like when you visit South Korea, or North Korea, I mean, and they like follow me around and make sure like, that was off the record, that was on the record, all that kind of stuff. So like I got, I scheduled a whole day of meetings, and this woman's following me around. And I swear, after this meeting with Diane Bryant, we're walking out of there, and our phone rings. She's like, hello? Yeah, no, I'm on my iPhone. Just send it to my Gmail. All that work. What did they buy? What did they do? How many press people did she talk to and explain that story with a smirk? I mean, all that, send it to my Gmail. And they'll say, right, like, okay, well, that's fine, but, we'll go back to the DLP thing, right? Like, let's make it so that, okay, but we can make it so that Intel employees, Intel.com email address can't send to Gmail if it has attachments. We'll scan it there. But again, you think that sender doesn't have Gmail? I mean, where's it end? And it's really good. Like I kind of look at like IT security in this case and like airport security are very similar. Because I feel like they're very good at protecting us against yesterday's threats. And so it's like, a guy's gonna make a bomb out of liquids, which isn't actually possible, but forget that the scientist said that. No more liquids on planes. And then it's like, you're gonna blow up your shoe, and now we're taking our shoes off. And it's like, your underwear, now we have full body naked scanners. I guess it's a US thing only. And it's like as soon as the threat comes out, they like go up to that, and it's the same thing here. Like, is Facebook even used anymore? Maybe the next thing is moved on to like Twitter, and now they're gonna build a corporate Twitter, and then the next thing it's like Foursquare. And I mean, it's just, how much money they spend chasing this stuff that by the time they get it built, the masses have moved on. So that's kind of like, if we try and do those things, we will fail, right? If we ignore the pissant kids, we'll fail. If we try and secure all certain things, we'll fail.